just gonna cut some panels. Like, so you, if you haven't caught up on Infested, go catch up on that. Follow Flighty Alrighty is her name on Twitter, and I think all her other socials. She is the artist. She is amazingly talented, very cool person. So go show her some love. Tell her I sent you. All of this is because of her work. So I mean, if there's no Flighty, there's no Infested. You feel me? Silver, what's good, homie? What is my favorite Sonic background music? Are you talking about like background music as in like the OST in totality, or just like the character select music? Because if it's character select, it's between Sonic Mania and Sonic Adventure 1. I think those are like the favorites. Oh man, that's the voice panel. Like y'all, I've already done 2 of these. So like this is where it starts, and I could like go absolutely bonkers with the cuts, but like sometimes not everything needs to be cut. But I feel like it adds to it if I do. Like, okay, so like just to kind of start it off. And what I do just to like make sure I don't get any lines or anything, like there's no random white left over. Black usually tends to blend in. Billy, what's happening? Oh, is the music too high? I got you. There you go. Is that better? Is that better, Silver? Silver and Billy. Y'all are here. I didn't realize that shit was that high. Like I said, I'm gonna let that shit loop one more time. I love that fucking song. It's Ash Zone. But yeah, so I normally just make the background black on one of them and then pick out something to cut from over here. And that's normally done with the object selection. Object selection or quick selection. Much better. Nice. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. So I could like one thing that I've been noticing that I've been doing is like taking like if there's onomatopoeia on the screen, like I'll take that and make it its own thing. And sometimes, like, I end up with, like, way more panel cuts than I actually need to. But I kind of feels like it adds to it, you know, like, for this one, if, like, the vroom, if that kind of, like, vibrated, I think that'd be cool. That's just, like, I try to edit these episodes how I read the panels. So, like, that's why in episode 1 and 2, like, it's not just me having a panel on screen, like, the panels move. And like things shake while other things are still, and it's a process. Like it's a process, but I feel like it's worth it. Because like that was always the goal to like kind of what I visualize, kind of give that to the dub. You know, for some scenes it is better to just like have them kind of be static and then just crop as opposed to like cutting the entire panel. But I feel like for the most part, like, I feel like for the most part, when I do things like this, you know, it kind of just gives it its own personality. Cause like I said, my goal always was to like edit this comic the way I read it. why it does what it does. This is like the BTS of that. It's just me sitting here locked in a dark room. Fuck, me sitting here locked in a dark room, just editing these things for something. And the thing is, dog, I'm fucked up. What am I doing? And the thing is, like, this will be something that appears exactly once, but like, to me, it shit means something to me, man. That shit means something to me. All right, I'm gonna take that song off loop. I've heard it. I've heard it plenty. Hello? Okay. I also like this song a lot. But yeah, the immersion is better for it. I agree. I absolutely agree, man. Like, I feel like it's one of those things that, like, we're witnessing the birth of something that won't really be properly appreciated for like the next 2 or 3 years. Because there was a dub that I saw and I reported it because they used AI voices, and I'm like, not while I'm editing this shit. We're not gonna do that bullshit. Cause like, I hate AI anyway, but like the fact that it's AI of this, and then like the fucker tried to lie and say, yeah, I've got permission from the author. And like, so I'm in the author's Discord, Flighty's Discord, and I put it in there, and she was like, hey, no the fuck you don't, dumbass. And I was just like, bro, there's no way, damn it, there's no way that you thought just saying, yeah, I got permission from the author. No artist, no self-respecting artist would want like AI in their shit. I don't think. Like, given how like AI models are trained, I don't think any artist would actually want that shit. Oh my god, I shrunk it down to a molecular level. Not going that hard. Nugget. Oh wait, man, it's my dog. I want some. You got water. You got water. It's not food time. Oh man, it's trying to fuck up my process. And yeah, because I was gonna say I could erase like these black parts. I think I still might. I'm gonna erase everything. I might just take that shit out of there, so like when it's on the panel you can see the background. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that makes sense. My black maggots. And shoulders, knees, and toes. Cup game. Christmas last year. Like last year or this past Christmas? It's like the year before that, man, it was just food. We play a game called Keno. And it's basically like bingo, but instead of like it being like I-9 or N34, you play with a deck of playing cards. And basically the goal is to like either get a bingo, or you can do like cover your 4 corners, or 4 of a kind, which is like all in one card, the entire suit of cards. It's really fun. Shit gets heated. My family's funny. And now I want to take all the black out. No racism. I love that. Love that happy little mistake I made. Look at that shit, bro. That, man, I don't brag on myself often, but I'm fucking good. I'm fucking good at this shit. We're gonna go ahead and no, not gonna save it. Is that Klaus Veen? Sounds like yeah, it is. Klaus Veen. Name of that song is No Time to Talk. Oh my god, Klaus Veen is so good. Klaus Veen is so fucking good, man. Export SPG. I got my it's true. Oh back. That layer. Then delete that layer. Yeah, my dog's nice. Both of them are nice. They're the most lovable idiots on the planet. Did the last time. Here. That's yellow. You've been chased by dogs for years. Why, bro? Why are you getting chased by all these animals? What did you do? What ancient deity did you upset? Back. White. No. It's gonna take away his outline. Fuck. Taking away his outline. Shit. Comic dubs. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, fam. Like it's a new passion, honestly. No, I didn't want to undo that, redo that. Okay. Like, because all my life, bro, I've been doing like random voices and shit. And then like me and my friends started a Patreon for a podcast, and that shit kind of just took off from there. As I found some dubs, found some artists. And I was like, yo, can I dub this? And like now we are friends, and I love what the fuck I do. That's fine. I can do that. But I'm just glad, people enjoy them. It's a really niche community, and I was kind of apprehensive about jumping into it in the first place, just because I knew that there was already a large amount of people here, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, that ain't never stopped me from doing shit before, so why start now? And I found out like a lot of them were they were kind of like doing their own things, like, you know, mods, and then voicing those, and nobody's really doing like the comics that I had seen on Twitter. And I'm like, why the hell is that? There's some really good shit out there. that's really how I got started in that shit. I found Dash, shout out Dash, she did my profile picture. Excuse me, and she's just become a friend over time. That was the first comic dub I ever did, and people liked it. People resonated with that shit. So I was like, huh. All right, well, I guess we're doing this now. And I just kept finding artists and finding artists. That's the other thing, man. I'm a community guy, bro. Like most of the people that I have dubbed for or worked with are like, we're all small creators. So I'm like, hey, why not just build a fucking community out of that shit, you know? Get people in shit. And now I'm in a fucking house playlist and get people in things and collab with each other. Just make that circle. Just growing, just constantly growing. I do like a song from here. I like a couple of songs from that. I'll listen to that later though. Like that. I need to find an extended version of that or make one. Pugs. Mine is German Shepherds. I've always loved German Shepherds. I've owned 3 in my lifetime. Other dogs. It's not nothing as a German Shepherd. Love them. Quiet, it's because I gotta lock it in, trying to make sure I get everything on the first go. What happened? Give what now? What am I giving? Okay, that's Sonic Unleashed. Alaska Night. Nope, I need that back. I see some green. Forgive me. Yeah, you're good, man. You're fine. Like we're chilling. It gives me a reason to yap. Like we are ho. We are all good. I used this in episode 2. Like for a very brief time. That's now that I got y'all here, I can ask y'all stuff. So I got a couple of comments about the scoring. The scoring of the dubs. Like do y'all prefer it when it's like all Sonic music, or like can I continue? I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want in the first place, but like, or should I continue to like mix it up if the song fits better? Because like I think the first episode, every song in there was a Sonic song, and in the second episode, I kind of branched out a little bit. Like there was some Persona, there was some Chrono Trigger. There's Marvel vs. Capcom. Like yeah, it was a bunch, There was a bunch of different games, different songs, but they all fit the scene. I felt like Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, top four Sonic game to me, brother. 100%. That is a top 4 Sonic game. Love that shit. Literally how I am sitting in front of you now doing comic dubs. It's because of Sonic Unleashed. Ah! Well, that's fine because it showed me something else. You can get out of there too. That's so small. Now, yeah, get all the way out. Fuck it. Yeah. I think that's also Knockout City. Like, I don't think any other game had like the same style and panache of Jet Set, but Knockout City came fucking close. Cause like it's a lot of hip hop, a lot of jazz, but there's also like swing and a little bit of house. Like it's Knockout City was so fucking good. It was so goddamn. Bossa Nova and house, like 2 of my favorite genres in one song with that shit. My God. Love it. What is it? I have a new button. What is gold? Gold? Oh, no. I have to set that shit up. No. Not doing that. Now we'll cut the panel. Sonic Cafe or any Sonic panel. I've been to a couple of Sonic panels. Like I am over the, my bad. I was trying to fucking find that. I am over the age of 30, brother. I've been to a ton of panels. A ton of panels over my lifetime. The Symphony, I've been to what was that? There was a one-day expo a few years back. Went to that. I do want to go to Sonic Expo. Like whenever it comes back here, the big one, the big Sonic Expo. That's like that's next on the list. I also I submitted a dub, so like I don't know. I submitted a dub to Sonic Expo Dallas, and like I don't know if they're gonna like have voting on it or like how, I don't know how that process is handled. But if they have voting on it, y'all got to vote for my shit. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they do. I think it's just kind of a submit it and we'll probably use it, or like first come first serve thing. I really didn't get competitive vibes from it, like I was fighting for a spot. Yeah. And I can just clean everything else up. That might also be another Klaus V song. Yep. Told you. I know my mans. I'm trying not to play anything like super duper copyrighted, because like I know YouTube will just be like, hey. Like, brother, chill, please. Please. You hated Sonic Unleashed first because you played the Wii version. That'll do it. I be telling folks, man, like I don't think the Wii version is. Sersky. Did it freeze? Are we good? Are we back? I haven't said anything in a minute. Like I was just yapping, or like I was listening to the music. No, no, God. Let me know. Let me know if I'm still frozen or not. Says yeah, but the Wii was a banger. Like as a console, like I don't think anybody that's not lying to themselves would tell you otherwise about the Wii, man. That shit was heat. Oh yeah, I do have another video coming out that I'm planning on doing. And that'll kind of, well, two really, because the one is going to be a Marvel Rivals discussion video, and then like after that one I kind of want to do a making of Infested, so that y'all can kind of get a view on what I did, because like there's a lot of like audio and visual things that I think people saw but didn't see, and heard but didn't hear. I think that'll be a fun thing to do. Refreshed it 4 times. Okay. Yeah, like I refreshed the stream just to make sure. So I didn't see it, like it was moving in tandem. It was moving in tandem on mine. I was like, oh no. Rihanna, what's up? What's good? God, that is the Rouge. That is Rouge, and not only Infested, but everything I can do that involves a Rouge. Like until she doesn't want to do it anymore, I think it's gonna stay that way. How's your day going? cutting panels, getting ready. You finally made it. Oh, to a stream? Hell yeah. Because I think you showed up. Didn't you show up on one at like the very end of it? Or that might have been Billy, I think. I know Billy showed up to one where it was like I had done my last round or whatever I was playing, and he was like, "What up?" And I'm like, "Damn, bro." My bad. my bad. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Not even the right side. Awesome City Jazz Party for Tekken 7. That man Akitaka absolutely fucking cooked on the OST. Last one. I don't want to cut all the blackout, but I'd be here all day lining that shit up to be perfect. So I just wanted to at least match, kind of match on each side. Never made it to the stream. Yeah. Like, as I know sometimes they're like, one of my goals for this year, Slice and Sway, one of my goals for this year was to be a more consistent streamer. So like, at least twice out of the week, I want to stream something for 2 hours. Most of the time it's going to be video games, but like I figured tonight, since I got some time, why not cut panels? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm cutting panels. Why not turn it into a stream? I've never done an Ask Me Anything stream, so let's just do all three. So yeah, I'll probably hop off around 7:30 or so, I think. I still gotta go get myself some food. I hadn't eaten today. I've been in meetings at work all fucking day and doing work all day. Like when I came home, I let them out and I folded my laundry and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go back to work. Well, now we're just gonna have the demon hunger. Tekken 6 and 7 got bangers sprinkled across those. Brother, I don't think, it's my humble opinion that there's never been a bad Tekken OST. Like I can't think of one where I'm just like, man, you know what? This soundtrack fucking sucks. It's the same with Sonic. Like it's just, there just isn't a bad one. People have their opinions, but like I don't think there's ever been a universally agreed upon bad Tekken OST. Like there was, like I will say, like for Tag 2 and 7, they were kind of like hard pushing the EDM and the step, but even then those were good songs. And Tekken 7 was kind of return to form for me. I'm sorry, 8. I don't think I've had a soundtrack that I've bumped this much since Tekken 5. And I love the Tekken 6 soundtrack. A lot of the songs that I do in my jukebox for Tekken 8 are from Tekken 6. But yeah, like I think Tekken is gonna bang. It's Sonic OSTs of fighting games. Like it's very, very hard to miss. For this one, see, like this is a panel. This is a panel that I was talking about that I can just crop. Like when I bring the entire photo into the software to edit, I can just crop all of this because it's a white square. It's got really clean outer edges. So like I don't have to try and, you know, manipulate it to just get shadow and then do a whole nother one to just get the text box. That might be something I do in the future. Like now that I'm sitting here looking at it, like that might be a thing that I make happen. Why the fuck do I do this to myself? Now I want to do it. Because I think the simplest thing, let me see, let me experiment. Get that good crop. I want to experiment now. Streets of Rage 2, best one. They're one of the best ones because four is good as shit too. But like before 4 existed, 2 was my favorite Streets of Rage. Yuzo Koshiro had absolutely no fuck. Now that's gonna be the image. God damn it, bro. I didn't think it would be that easy. I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to cut this shit and then like isolate this white from that white. Nah, you're good, brother. You're good. Don't worry. Photoshop got you. Gee. Like there's literally nothing to even erase. Let's take this. Let's take him over here. Glad I did that. Glad we had that talk, guys. Love y'all. Close to 1.18K. Hell yeah, man. Go follow Rihanna, man. Everybody in the chat, go follow Rihanna. Tell your friends to go follow Rihanna. Get her the 1.2 before I get pissed off. Tekken doesn't have a bad OST. Some are definitely more memorable than others, though. Hell yeah. Like, for me, if I had to pick, like, the top, just overall OSTs, 2 gotta be there, man, because 2 is just, that might be nostalgia for me, but, like, 2's a banger. 3's a banger. The arcade version, I think it's the arcade versions of Tag. I think that's the one I preferred. The arcade version of Tag 1 was good. 4 is really good, but like it's very sporadic for me at 4. Like it's not. There are my songs that I'm just like, all right, cool, got to have that one. 5, obviously. Tag 2, I would say. And 8, because I've been listening to 8 soundtrack for a year, and every time it comes up, I let the entire song play. Like 8 is fucking phenomenal. But 2, man, I just had like, cause 2 was like the first Tekken game that I owned, cause I was like 3 when the first Tekken game came out in arcades, and I was like 6 by the time Tekken 2 came to consoles. So I remember getting that shit for my birthday, and yeah, it was just up from there. I was addicted at that point. I've played all the Tekkens. I've never owned like a hard physical copy of Tekken 1. Like I had it with with Tekken 5, because you could unlock 1, 2, and 3 in Tekken 5 on PS2. It's like I had it that way, but man, yeah. 2 soundtrack is just too good. That shit holds up to date. Like Nina's theme, you could convince me that Nina's theme was made like a week ago. And like that's my theory, my long-standing theory is that like old school fighting game soundtracks were just jam sessions that they turned into soundtracks. And like the prime example that I normally go to once my browser opens up is it's from a rather unknown game called Fighting EX Layer. It never got an American release outside of, like, you know, emulation on your on your laptop or your PC. But it is so fucking good. It's such a good OST, man. Oh, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play one song. This is the character I use. His name is Hong Gilson. He's a Taekwondo master from, it's the progenitor of Hwoarang. Or he might have came, he was a year after Hwoarang. Tekken 3 came out in 97. Fighting EX Layer came out in 1998. But yeah, bro, like, this is like, they just got in the studio and started fucking jamming and said, yeah, you know what? Put that in a fighting game. Further proof, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's not fighting game music, but it's so synonymous with that game. Just going off for a fighting game in 1998. Billy, do you fucking hear this shit, man? I mean, no goddamn sense. And then we have the smooth ass bridge. It's so dumb. It's so dumb and it's so good. Black Church was had. Black Church was had in the studio that day. I ain't hearing none of Black Church was had in the studio when they made this song. I think my fucking, is my Photoshop slow? Photoshop freezing. Better not freeze. Piece of shit. Did you freeze? Okay, cool. Yeah, just, man, don't do that. Sorry, I got scared. Yeah, like, you feel me? Like, it's this one. It's this one and Strange Sunset from Street Fighter EX. And I'm just like, bro, these are not I don't know what y'all heard when they requested the soundtrack, but this is not fighting game music. Some of this shit I can hear at like a lounge or like at the cookout. You know, when your uncle telling you that you don't know nothing about that. Type shit. See, with these are gonna go quickly because I don't have to like cut any effects out. So I can just come over here to the option select tool and then just cut that, clean it up, and then move on. This is the process that I go through. Well, go through makes it sound like I don't like it. I fucking love this shit. Like I absolutely love like editing and like voice acting and visualizing my shit how I want dubs to play out. Like, I would not do anything differently. On top of that, most people just aren't doing shit like this. That's still Fighting EX Layer. I forgot that character's name. Yeah, Shang Feng Hong. Who else has a really good one? Wolf Hawkfield. Like Virtua Fighter 5, oh my god, like I'm not gonna lie, that Virtua Fighter 5 was the first time I had ever paid attention to a Virtua Fighter OST. Man, those songs are so fucking good. This is a Sonic song. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. This song goes in Sonic. This is fucking Sonic. Marvel 2's OST had nothing to do with that at all. Brother, it was just jazz. Because I knew they were like, yeah, nigga, we're not going to make a character theme for 56 characters. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Y'all can get stage music and it's going to be contemporary fucking jazz. And we loved it. I wouldn't change that shit for the world. Same shit with can you believe people didn't like Third Strike's OST when it came out? At least over there, like in Japan, they did not like Third Strike at all. And I'm like, brother, Jazzy NYC 99 is one of my favorite songs ever in any video game. Windows? Windows? Okay, cool. We're in there. We're good. Why does that last part kind of reminds me of Nights in the Dreams? I think I erased their outlines. Get out of there, man. Well, no, they none of the old characters were gonna return with Street Fighter 3. That's why it was called The New Generation. So it was basically gonna be the entire cast of Third Strike that we got. Oh, that's Yakuza. I was like, don't get me wrong, I like me some cultural music, but like that shit took me off guard. Yeah, so like the whole deal with New Generation was to not have any of the old characters. It's just completely new cast. And people were so pissed, they were like, all right, man, here's Ryu and Ken. And they were supposed to be the only returning characters. And then Third Strike rolls around, they give us Chun-Li and Akuma, because the new characters were basically replacements for the old characters. Like, you had a grappler in Hugo, who was like there for Zangief. You had Remy, who was replacing Guile. You had Necro, which was Dalsim. It was Dalsim and Blanca. So like everybody, you had a ninja character, which was kind of the return of what's the dude in Street Fighter 1? Genki, I think. Yeah, like Ibuki was Genki's replacement. You had Sean, who was kind of like Ken's equivalent of Sakura. Oro, I think Oro was like completely new. I don't think he really copied anybody. And Elena was kind of more or less the Cammy replacement, because her whole thing was like long range pokes. So like everybody had a replacement. It's just like, oh, these aren't the characters we're used to. What are you doing? And they said, fuck y'all, here's 3 Shotos and Chun-Li. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? now I gotta change that because that shit's bigger than I thought. That's what she said. Can't say it. I did. I said it first. Change the canvas size a bit. Am I running my settings too high? Why does my fucking Photoshop keep freezing? I have a good enough PC for this, so I'm kind of curious as to why that shit keeps happening. Hello? Like, it's literally not letting me go back to Photoshop. This is insane. So I think I might have to cut it early. I'm trying to see if it'll let me resize this picture before I cut it. But yeah, that's kind of nutty. It's kind of crazy. If Photoshop keeps fucking freezing. Like, I've had Photoshop and music and a stream before. This is like honestly still one of the best remixes of Stardust Speedway to ever exist. Like, T-Lope's absolutely fucking cooked. Can't help but being excited about VF6. Hell yeah, man. Love me some Virtua Fighter. I'm just glad to have another 3D fighter on the market, period. Like, don't get me wrong, Tekken will probably always be my favorite fighting game franchise, but I love the hell out of some Virtua Fighter. Like, and I hate that it's such a difficult game that people kind of overlooked it, because it doesn't have the flash that Tekken does, but it's a much more technical game to be a part of. It's like the Gran Turismo of fighting games. Like, because Gran Turismo, it's a racing game, but it's more or less about the science behind cars given form as a racing game. And Virtua Fighter is just, it's a high skill ceiling game already. Like, you have to have execution to play that game properly. You have to have it. And there isn't a character on the roster that you don't have to have it for. Like, it's just that, it's that deep, man. Even the Virtua Fighter pros are not good at Virtua Fighter, and these people that's been competing in that game for decades